In this video, we're going to discuss some of the things we dislike about the Shark Navigator Liftaway with Zero-M technology. Now, the first thing is it has a shortish power cord. Power cord here is 25 feet long. It's always better to have 30 feet or more, and there are a number of machines out there that do have that, including some Shark uprights. Also, we find the hose a little on the short side. We've actually extended this out and measured the reach. If we turn this way, measure the reach before the vacuum has a tendency to pull itself over, and it's not very long. You're looking at, 4.5 to 5 feet of reach on that, and that's fairly short. Now, this is a little tight. It's new. This may stretch out a bit, but, even if it does, it's still a bit on the short side. We wish the vacuum had a headlight. Now, it's hardly a critical feature. It's kind of a nice to have. But you'll notice over here we've got the Shark Apex with a headlight and the Shark NV752. And here your Shark Navigator Liftaway. Nothing. Now, bear in mind, however, that those two are more expensive vacuums. It would be nice if the vacuum was a little quieter. Now, we don't want to say it's a loud vacuum. It's not that loud, but it's not that quiet either. We've taken this digital sound level meter and put it 3 feet in front of the cleaner head on all these vacuums here and measured peak decibels. Now, the Navigator with Zero-M gave us, let's get the chart out here, 77.6 decibels. The Shark NV752 gave us 75.2 decibels, and the Shark Apex over here, 72.5 decibels. So among the Shark machines here, the Navigator Liftaway was the loudest. Now, just to get a little bit more perspective, we put the Dyson Ball Animal 2 at the end. We did that test as well. Now, it is 78.7 decibels, so it's louder than all these machines. Again, it's not too loud a vacuum, but it is louder than some of the other Sharks. The tools that come with the vacuum all use compression fit. And what that means is that to put it on the end of the handle or the wand, you simply push it on and you pull it off. Now, it's a little bit inelegant. There are systems that allow things to click into place and have a button to remove it, and that tends to provide a more solid, stable fit. With compression fit, sometimes if you push it on too hard, it can be really hard to take off. Other times, if you don't push it on hard enough, when you're working with it, it might fall off. It's just a little imprecise. We'd have to say we haven't had a problem with any of these yet, but the things that we just described are common with compression fit tools. Now, there is the click fit idea. Shark does use it on their electrical tools, like we've got the Apex over here. I'm going to remove the handle. We've got a motorized tool that comes with the Apex here. Now you will notice that that is going to click, and that won't come off no matter what you do, and it's got the button for removing it. Now this is electrical. It's got a motorized brush roll, so it needs that electrical connection. Thus, you want it to click and stay together. But it is possible to provide that kind of system for non-motorized tools. It'd be kind of nice if Shark considered that. There is another thing we wanted to highlight. Now, it's not really something bad about the machine, but it's something you should be aware of. The Zero-M technology, well, it works fairly well, isn't perfect, and you will find yourself having to clean that brush roll. It's not as accessible as some of the other Shark units. Now, we've got the Apex over here. You can see it's got a couple of sliders here on the cleaner head. Where's that? And the top just pops right off. Now, you can easily access that brush roll this way. In addition, of course, you can access it from underneath. And some of the Shark vacuums we have, that brush roll also just comes right out. So that makes things quite a bit easier. Now, that is not the case with the Zero-M. There's no access from the top, so you've got to go underneath. Now, I'll just show you the underside of that cleaner head. Okay. Now, you can get at it this way. There's these metal bars here that kind of get in the way, but you may or may not be able to dig everything out from there. If not, you're going to have to open it up. Now they've got these 3 little gray tabs here with slots for a screwdriver or even a simple coin. You simply turn those until you hear a little popping sound. And each one, there we are, and then this opens up, providing pretty good access inside here. So that will allow you to get in and dig out any hair and stuff that's stuck in there. In addition, sometimes we find hair gets stuck around these bars. You may have to dig that out. So at any rate, it's not as easy as it is with some of the other Shark machines, but we've certainly seen brush rolls that are even tougher to get at. So just something you should know. You may have to do that once in a while, despite the Zero-M technology. The vacuum comes with 3 tools, which is great, but there's only room to store 1 tool on board the vacuum. So if you find yourself in need of the other tools, you'll have to go get them. It would have been nice to see some controls up here on the handle, things you can just use your thumb with. Now there are some reasons for that, but instead we've got a switch down here. You can see a red switch here, off, hard floor, and carpet. Now when you're vacuuming, you will find yourself having to lean over to use this switch. It is handier and easier, more ergonomic I suppose, to have controls up here on the handle. We've got the Shark P50 here, a newer machine. You can see it does have controls on the handle. Now bear in mind this is more expensive. But at any rate, hardly a showstopper, but would have been nice to see some controls up here. So those are some of the things we dislike about the Shark Navigator with Zero-M technology. Now there are quite a few things we really do like about this machine, and you can see those in our video entitled What We Love About the Shark Navigator Zero-M. And in that video we do test the Zero-M technology. Thanks very much for watching.